We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight and hold support. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 12:20 p.m. sent out a bear indicator. From that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 80% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I'd watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot at 10:25 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. From that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 70% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from bright green bars to white with red borders and back up to bright green bars. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, back under a bull indicator on Friday, right? We were watching this, and if these transitions can continue from dark green to bright green bars, and after canceling out that bear indicator at 570, if we could retest it. Now, the highest it went today was 570.32. It got pretty close to it, but the transition has completed, right? And went from white with red borders, the dip area as I call it, to the rip area of bright green bars on 42 vision. It's come back down to red bars, and it's bounced back up to dark green bars. It's fighting up here. No bear indicator just yet, but it is ranging in a tight area, and we're going to break down those key levels in just a moment. But you also have the QQQ here under a bull indicator since 481. You have Tesla here reversing back up, breaking through the resistance of 244 and hitting newer highs under a bull indicator since the pre-market at 241. And then you have Apple here under a bear indicator since the 230 level and continuing to retest key support levels. So definitely something to not ignore on multiple stocks, but the overall market is trying to push up. Now, in this tight range, it's going to be crucial and critical for the 1 hour to continue to push up and get a bull indicator in the process on the SPY and cancel out that bear indicator from 568, which was the support of the day, right? You could see that there. It was the support of the day. It bounced right off of it, and it's trying to go back up towards 570, right? Hitting 569.30 here in the after hours as I'm doing this video. Now, when we go ahead and zoom in to the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see here a bull indicator through the chop from Friday, dominating into the close at 567, and it's continued strong here all day today, right? No bear indicator in any of the volatility. Definitely something to not ignore. It has hit red bars, but that bull indicator is still in effect. Now, to justify and hold this strength and go upwards, we need inflows to follow, right? So we're going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we have the SPY, the S&P 500 index, the SPY stock with outflows trying to dominate in this volatility, right? After crossing back over on Friday and trying to hold in today's pre-market and open, outflows tried to cross below the midpoint. It hit negative 0.17, and it's bouncing back up here in the second half of the day and going from red to green. That is definitely something to not ignore as it's trying to push back up. That inflows are back above at 9.4. Now, when we go ahead and look at this from the 1 hour, inflows are still above, right? After crossing back over on Friday, they've been holding strong even though it's flat through the volatility, and it's going to be crucial here for this to push up to justify any further move to the upside and hold the strength of that bull indicator in these charts. The 1 hour chart has inflows back above. Even though they're flat, they're green, and they need to pull up, and that's what's holding up this chart so far based off the bigger picture. Now, when we zoom into the volatility of the 15-minute, we can see here some of the chop throughout the day and also that drop in the middle of the day, how significant those outflows were, right? Pulling it downwards from 570 all the way down to 568, and quickly inflows picking back up here in the second half of the day. Now, inflows are going to have to hold on the 15-minute and hold strong. Why? Because if they come back down, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. And the first support that'll be broken through and I'll be watching is 568 if those outflows rapidly start to dominate and pull things down, followed by a bear indicator canceling out the bull indicator from Friday that held strong here in the volatility of the 15-minute all day. Now, below 568, if those outflows roll over into the 30-minute even further and the 1 hour, then comes 565, and then I'll be watching 563. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical here for these inflows to continue upwards, continue the staircase effect from Friday to today, pull it upwards on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, not just sitting flat, pulling away from the midpoint and retesting the highs of the day and the resistance where that bear indicator popped up back on Friday of 570.50 area. And then above that, I'll be watching 572. And then comes the 573 to 575 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. And these inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them as they're on multiple time frames green and fighting to stay above the midpoint. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.